Welcome, Cougars, to our first ever virtual Welcome Week. My name is Joanna Kelly, and I work in the Office of Campus Life and Student Engagement. We hope you are all doing well during this very interesting time and are so thankful you can join us. For those of you who are new students, Welcome Week is an opportunity for us to welcome both our new and returning students. We've been having events throughout the week, but today, on our last day, is our community resource fair that will showcase all the wonderful resources that are in our local community outside the classroom. We usually would be on campus with our booths set up, either in the cafeteria or on Cougar Way. So this is definitely different for us, but I hope it will be as informative and helpful like it always is. We are so excited to be joined today by staff from our local community organizations/companies. Thank you all for taking the time to share what your organization is and how you can help support students. These sessions will be recorded, so even if you miss a portion, you can come back to our page at www.canyons.edu/welcomeweek2020 to watch the videos once they're uploaded at a later date. Some housekeeping items to keep in mind are: when you enter this Zoom session, you will be automatically muted. Panelists, please remember to unmute yourself when it is your turn to speak. We will be introducing you. Please note that this is an informational session. Please utilize the chat to ask questions, and we will try our best to answer them in a timely manner. Panelists, please remember you have about 7 to 10 minutes to present your department. Also, attendees, please feel free to screenshot or take a photo of each slide that we have prepared. Lastly, we will be available after the event is over to answer some general questions. And right now, we are ready for our first presenter, which is from Strength United, and his name is Omar Cardenas. Welcome, Omar.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. Alrighty, so yeah, thank you for having me. I'm actually a former alum from COC. I went there straight out of high school, got my associates, and transferred over to CSUN. So it's great to, it's kind of like a shock to go back to your community college and speak to everyone, so it's great. But yeah, thank you. So again, my name is Omar. I'm from Strength United. We are a community-based organization based out of the San Fernando Valley, but we also have offices in Santa Clarita in U-Haul. But some of the biggest resources we have is our 24-hour support hotline, and it's also a crisis response number as well. So if, in case you ever know anyone that is in a situation that you might not know how to navigate yourself, you can always call, and a trained advocate will be there to respond to you. What's great about the 24-hour hotline is that every person there is SACA certified, which is a 60-hour training that they have to go through for a month, and where they're trained up how to de-escalate crisis situations, also how to keep the person on the other side safe, and how to communicate with them in a discreet manner in case they are in that kind of situation. Also, we do have the SACA training, which is, again, what I mentioned, a 60-hour training, but it's open to the community. Everyone could apply. If you're interested in going into the field of DV and SA, it's definitely something great to look into. Also, a lot of our clinicians do the training, and we have a lot of healthcare workers that do the training as well, because trauma-informed care is something that has been talked about recently in the news, and it's a different approach of how you can help clients and your clients through that perspective, right? For example, if someone comes to the emergency room that has been assaulted, with trauma-informed care, you can better assess the situation, help them, and get better information to help them find the person that did that to them, right? Also, we have student training programs, mostly based out of Cal State Northridge. We have sexual assault advocacy and counseling. So we do accompaniments with survivors of DV and SA. We do accompaniments in the sense of going with them to get their forensic examinations, and also for court accompaniments, and also counseling completely free of charge, all by licensed clinicians. We also have family support and empowerment in the forms of family preservation and those services, adoption and promotion and support services, campus care advocates. These are mostly based out of Cal State Northridge, but it's essentially a discrete licensed clinician that can help you in a variety of issues that you might be going on or off campus. Groups, programs, and classes. The programs and groups we offer are some are open and some are closed. So what that means is that if they're open, you can hop on in whenever you'd like. The closed ones is that you need to start when the group starts to encourage anonymity and the connections built within one another within the group. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, of course, the whole year long. And what's great about that is that even if our offices are closed, there's always a forensic nurse on site and also LAPD, and everyone will always answer the hotline numbers. So what I'm trying to get at, whenever you need us, we will be there. And if you do need counseling services for whatever may happen, you don't need to drive to the Van Nuys location or Northridge location. We have offices in U-Haul, like I said, and especially since COVID is happening, we're doing a lot of at-home remote counseling services, completely free of charge for the community. But we also have other programs in the community, like Safe Dates, which is what I'm in charge of, where you go to local middle schools and talk to them about healthy relationships in the form of the Safe Date curriculum. It's a week-long course, and the students seem to love it. I've done multiple sessions with Seco Arroyo up in Saugus, I believe, the Saugus area, and also Golden Valley High School. Those are just some of the few we've done in Santa Clarita. But again, if you have any questions, I'm always here to answer them. And we also have and also with the great thing about the 24-hour number, it doesn't necessarily have to be a crisis moment. In case it could just be something about a question about housing, right? Or about a food pantry that you might need for someone. You can just call, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an emergency. And even if we can't provide that service ourselves, we are more than capable of doing a warm handoff, in the sense that we will call the agency that could potentially help you and say, hey, we have this person that does need housing. Can you help them out? This is their information. So with that being said, we don't just give you their number. We hand them, we make sure that they can provide the service to you before we send you out to them. So you're not just hanging there and wondering what to do, right? But yeah, again, if you ever need us, we have a 24-hour number for San Fernando Valley and Santa Clarita, 7 days a week. If you have any questions at all regarding any of the things I mentioned, you can still call. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Strength United. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Omar. It's great that you returned to COC and are giving back to your community. That's very helpful information, especially with the times that we're in, more now than ever. So appreciate your time. Next up is Carlos Diaz from the Samuel Dixon Family Health Center Incorporated. Welcome, Carlos. Feel free to take it away.
Hi, yes, good morning, all, and welcome everybody back. I'm pretty sure it might be tough at these times with the pandemic going on, but just a little bit about what I do and what our services through Samuel Dixon Family Health Center. We provide affordable access healthcare through a primary care office. We are based in Santa Clarita Valley. We have 3 locations that are based on the Valverde location. We have one in U-Haul, and we also have it in King Country. We also have 2 satellite clinics that are located in COC campus as well. And we have another one that's in Carolina. Fortunately, due to the pandemic, you know, of any students that might need to access healthcare, anything temporary, or, you know, in the need of access to healthcare, You can also contact the COC or LR to reach us, and we'll be doing what we have, like telecom conference, and it will be greatly to assist you. So we're a nonprofit organization based on Santa Clarita. We also provide any services to anybody. It doesn't have to be in Santa Clarita Valley. We assess the primary care office. We provide also for the dental. Unfortunately, it's only provided for those who are adults above the age of 18. We also have mental health. Mental health services are only rendered for anybody that's above 18 years old as well. For those two programs, unfortunately for dental care, we only see any beneficiaries that don't have health coverage. Unfortunately for anybody that has Medi-Cal or any other type of dental insurance, we won't be able to assist them, but we do provide dental services for anybody that has no coverage for dental services. For mental health, you don't have to be any of your patients or any in particular. It's free. You can always locate the office here at Newhall by contacting the 661-291-1777. We also, like myself, I provide services for enrollment services. So it's through Medi-Cal, Cover California, My Health Way, depending on anybody that was seeking assistance, depending on their income or household size. And then the immigration status, you can be put into a program where you can have services rendered to the beneficiary for free or at no cost. Unfortunately, if any of the beneficiaries cannot be in the programs, we also provide a sliding fee scale, depending on how many in the household and income size as well. If not, if the beneficiary cannot meet that the copay, then we just see them for free. It's pretty much whatever is given for a donation. So if we see anybody, we don't refuse any access to care to anybody, to our community and anybody surrounding in our neighborhood community. That's pretty much what we do out here. Again, if there's any questions for myself, my name is Carl Diaz. Phone number is 661-753-4183. And feel free to reach out, and that's pretty much what our mission is, to provide health services to those with, have no coverage to coverage, low, unfortunately, that doesn't have certain criteria that they meet during these times.
Thank you, Carlos. That information is really helpful, and I'm sure a lot of our students can definitely take advantage of these resources that your agency provides. Okay, so next up is Emily Escobedo from the Northeast Valley Health Corporation. Take it away.
Hi, good morning. My name is Emily, and I work for Northeast Valley Health Corporation. We are also a community health center. We are located in the Santa Clarita Valley and in the San Fernando Valley. We do offer women's health services, pediatrics. We do have dental departments as well. And in addition to all these services, I am usually at the College of the Canyons campus once a week in the Valencia Health Center on Wednesdays. And then we have another enrollment counselor that is available on Mondays at the Canyon Country location. And we help with medical enrollment. So it could be Covered California enrollment for any student that is uninsured, or it could be Medi-Cal enrollment. And if they don't qualify for any of those programs, our health center does offer county or clinical programs that they can be eligible for. And we're not in campus right now, obviously, but if a student does need assistance, they can reach out to us via phone. Our phone number is on the screen. It's 866-696-3842, or they can send us an email at insurancehelp@nevhc.org. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Emily, for that helpful information. So next up is Leah Parker from our Child and Family Center. Welcome, Leah.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Okay, so yes, I am Leah. I am a outreach specialist with our agency. Our agency is available at 2 locations. We have one at Santa Clarita, which is off of Center Point Parkway, and another one in Palmdale that does provide limited resources. But if you or your family is located there and would like to receive services there, we do offer assistance there. Our main areas of focus are mental health, substance use treatment, and our domestic violence program. Our mental health services, they provide individual and group counseling, crisis intervention for children, adolescents, and their families. That we do take Medi-Cal insurance for, so the coverage does come through that. Our substance use program, we do provide screenings, again, individual therapy, group counseling, group support groups at the moment, and then also additional assistance for every stage of recovery. So if you find yourself in need of substance use treatment, we are able to assist you there. We have a wonderful team of drug and alcohol certified therapists who are able to, counselors who are able to assist you in that way. We also have our domestic violence program where we offer shelter and crisis services for Santa Clarita residents who find themselves in unhealthy homes. We are connected to a 30-day shelter. So if you or someone close to you finds themselves in need of emergency shelter, we are able to assist with that along with court advocacy. So if you find yourself in need of a restraining order due to inter-partner violence, then we're able to assist you with that from step 1 all the way to the final step with that, with filing and serving and all of that assistance. We have case management available in all departments of our agency. What else? We also do a wonderful prevention program so we've actually been partnering with COC and other districts throughout our valley to provide preventative care for students, preventative care in the form of education regarding substance use, mental wellness, and then even domestic violence, really promoting healthy connections in every avenue of a person's life, so that way they can really live a whole and healthy life in every avenue. As you can see, there are a couple different ways that you can get a hold of us. We have our main office number, so if you are in need of mental health services, substance use services, we encourage you to call that 661-259-9439 number. That is our office number for our Center Point Parkway, and it will also get you connected to services in Palmdale if that's something that you're seeking out. For our domestic violence program, we do have a more direct line to reach us. That is 661-259-8175. Our office hours are pretty much 9 to 6. There are some differences due to COVID right now. You can find those on our website at childfamily.org. But again, like many of the other agencies, we do have a 24-hour crisis hotline that you are able to access assistance, especially around domestic violence. We are available there. That number is 661-259-HELP. Again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have someone there who's able to answer your questions, get you linked into emergency services. Everything with our domestic violence program is free. You don't have to worry about having Medi-Cal insurance or any private insurance. We assist you no matter what your enrollment status is there. We do have some handles for social media, so you can see those on the screen. There we offer a lot of resources as well as upcoming events that you can find refreshed every day. So again, if you have any questions, our website is there. My name is Leah Parker. You can always ask for me at any one of those numbers on the screen, and they'll be able to get you linked with me. Other than that, I think that kind of covers all that we have, and we are excited to offer you these resources.
Thank you, Leah. Those are very vital resources that I know our students or families of our students can hopefully definitely use at one point if needed. Okay, so next up is Stephen Mears from the United States Air Force. Welcome, Stephen.
No. Can you see me?
No.
Oh. There we go. Kind of talking here. Hey, so I'm Staff Sergeant Stephen Mears with the United States Air Force, the recruiter out here in Valencia. So I'm just here to talk to you all about a little bit of the benefits that we offer in the Air Force and some of the benefits that we offer as well. So if anybody wants to get a hold of me, they can always call me at 818-262-5754. If you have any questions or if you just want a little bit more information after this, feel free to give me a call or text me, that's fine. So for us, a big thing in the Air Force is the opportunity to travel. So we have bases in Japan, South Korea, Germany, all over Europe. There's bases all across United States, Alaska, Colorado, Florida. Personally, myself, I was stationed up at Edwards for the last 6 years. I actually loved it, so I wanted to stay out here. So a few of the benefits too. If you're not really sure like what you want to do in your life, there's plenty of jobs that we offer in the Air Force. A lot of aircraft maintenance jobs, electrical jobs, admin jobs, special warfare if you're interested in that as well. I joined as a cop and I loved it. There's also a few medical jobs. So when you go to basic training and you learn your job, we call it technical training. You earn college credits when you're doing so. And you can also go to school while you're active duty as well. You get $4,500 every single year to go to school online. You can save up for your retirement plan, which we offer. And yeah, you also get the post 9/11 or the Montgomery GI Bill. So if you do decide to get out of the Air Force, you have the opportunity to go to school and get it all paid for 3 years, and they'll pay for your housing allowance as well. Yeah, we have an Instagram. It's called airforce.thevalley. So there's actually 2 recruiters in this office. It's myself. I cover the Santa Clarita area, and then the other recruiter, Sergeant Petro. He covers the San Fernando Valley. So if you know anybody in that area that's interested or wants a little bit more information about the Air Force, feel free to give me a call, and I'll be able to help you out and assist you. Yeah, if you have any questions afterwards, feel free to check out our Instagram page or give me a call so we can talk more. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. That's great information to know. And next up is from the City of Santa Clarita Transit is Alex Porlier.
Good morning. Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself, and for anyone who's not familiar with our operations, we provide local and commuter services throughout City of Santa Clarita and beyond. Some of the destinations outside of the city include downtown LA, Century City, Warner Center, and of course our most popular destination is the North Hollywood Red Line Station. While we are primarily working remotely, learning remotely, we do still operate. I wanted to make sure everyone's aware of that in order to complete those essential trips we may have. So yes, we are operating. We've actually adjusted our services considerably. Prior to the Safer at Home ordinance, we actually procured over 250,000 PPEs for both our drivers and our riders. We want to provide service, we want to keep everyone safe. So we've minimized our maximum capacity on all of our buses to no more than 15. We've also implemented rear door boarding just to help keep distance between riders and operators, which at this time means we aren't enforcing the fare policy. So if you are riding, you're riding for free right now. But what I did want to make sure everyone is aware of is our service is kind of in flux right now, and that's in part due to these orders. So right now we're operating kind of on a Sunday schedule. Commuters are still operating, but our local routes are at a reduced service level. So I want to make sure everyone's aware of that as you do start using the service. If you do need to go to campus for any services, check our website, follow us on Twitter at SCTBus. That'll give you our most current information. But one thing we did do recently is we partnered with an app called Moovit. It's MOOVIT. They actually pull our real-time GPS data feed. So if you're not sure if a bus is operating or if a bus should be running and it's a little bit late, you'll get that most current information from the app. And it also sends push notifications for any service changes that we might have moving forward. I will let everyone know here, you're actually the first to know, we are looking to increase service levels just a little bit as things start opening up. So a lot of our routes will change a little bit in the next probably 3 to 4 weeks. So definitely keep an eye out on our website or again on Twitter. I do want to mention the Go Santa Clarita service, which was launched last March. Unfortunately, ramped back down as soon as the pandemic kicked off, but we do have plans to bring that back. And that service was actually really beneficial for your campus, or for the Canyon Country campus specifically. It provided on-demand rides within the Canyon Country area, and the Canyon Country campus fell in that area. So it was a great way for students to get to campus, not have to fight for a parking spot, or if you have a parking spot and you want to take off for lunch real quick, you can use that service and kind of keep your spot. So it's definitely something to keep an eye out for. I think we're looking to bring that back hopefully December, January. And then aside from that, I mean, definitely keep an eye out online for any of our service changes. As I mentioned, fare is not being enforced right now, but we do have contactless options. So when we do start collecting again, we do collect via the Token Transit app, and that will also merge with the Moovit app. So we'll be able to do all of that in one platform. So yeah, if you have any questions, definitely visit santaclaritatransit.com, give us a call at 661-294-1287, or just go to the city's main webpage, and we have a resident portal there where you can submit any comments, concerns, requests. That's it for me.
Great, thank you, Alex. That's really useful information, especially as you mentioned, certain businesses are starting to be able to reopen again. So this will definitely be helpful for our students at both campuses. So that does conclude the amount of presenters we have for this session. I did want to take the time to thank you all for sharing with us this valuable information. I also wanted to mention to any of our attendees right now that if you would like to speak with a specific resource, please feel free to just let us know in the chat. You can privately chat us and just let us know if you want to be placed in a breakout room with any of our community orgs, and we can definitely do that. Also, I wanted to take the time to thank all of you for tuning into this session this morning. As a reminder, we will be having our final session at 2 p.m. today, so you definitely don't want to miss it. You know, and as I mentioned, we're going to be hanging out right now, so please let us know either via audio or in the chat if you would like to either ask us any questions or any of the specific agencies. But other than that, this concludes our morning session of our Community Resource Fair.